Activist John Sullivan, aka Jayden X, recently just got detained by police for his involvement in the riots at Capitol Hill. Now, is he a scapegoat for BLM, or is he just a straight up grifter? What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below, and don't forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this now. I just saw this this morning. It was put into my Discord. Shout out to Mr. T. And there was a lot of people starting to talk about it in Discord. Be sure to join my Discord. The link is down below. But I didn't have a chance to talk about it this morning because we were talking about a lot of stuff in my morning live show. So I decided, hey, we got to look into this ourselves today, right now, in live and in color. And the situation is this. Right now, before I read this whole thing, to you guys. Right now, they're basically saying, oh, everybody on the right, you know, all the conservatives are sitting here going, there's no way that this was all conservatives. This was all radical right-wing people, all Trump supporters out there. There's been speculation and rumors circulating all over the place saying that there was Antifa there, that there was BLM there, that there was more than just Proud Boys and radical right-wing Trump supporters out there running amok. Okay? So they have officially found their scapegoat, and his name is Jonathan Sullivan, aka Jayden K. Right now, before I read this whole thing, to you guys. Right now, they're basically saying, oh, everybody on the right, you know, all the conservatives are sitting here going, there's no way that this was all conservatives. This was all radical right-wing people, all Trump supporters out there. There's been speculation and rumors circulating all over the place saying that there was Antifa there, that there was BLM there, that there was more than just Proud Boys and radical right-wing Trump supporters out there running amok. Okay? So they have officially found their scapegoat, and his name is Jonathan Sullivan, aka Jayden K. He has a YouTube channel and all that, and he documented everything from going into the Capitol building and also being inside the Capitol building. So we got to look into this here, y'all. Who is John Sullivan? Now they're saying a left-wing activist charged in Capitol riot. Okay, they are really, like, literally they're grasping at straws, trying to find anything to say. It can't just be all pro-Trump supporters out there. It can't be the radical right. There's got to be extreme lefts going on here, right? So let's look into this because, you know, I want to be thorough, as thorough as I can get, right? So here it is. A left-wing activist who openly documented and discussed his involvement in the pro-Trump rally, which turned into an insurrection at the Capitol, is now facing criminal charges. John Sullivan, 26, founder of protest group Insurgence USA, recorded himself entering through a Capitol window that had been broken out by the rioters before roaming the halls of Congress during the January 6th attack. Sullivan of Utah told authorities that he was in Washington, D.C. that day as an activist and journalist who was recording the events, but admitted he did not have any press credentials. Very interesting. Prior to entering the Capitol building, Sullivan can be seen using a microphone to address the crowd outside and yelling, "We're about to burn this ish down," before leading the crowd in a chant of "It's time for revolution." As the mob pushed through barricades towards the Capitol, Sullivan was heard shouting, "We accomplished this ish. We did this together. F yeah. We're all a part of history. And let's burn this ish down." Sullivan also filmed himself assisting those who were climbing up walls to get to the plaza just outside the Capitol building entrance, telling them, "You guys are effing savage. Let's go." Yeah, I'm mimicked him because, I'm mimicking him because I just saw this piece and I think it's funny. Once outside, Sullivan recorded the moment that 35-year-old Ashli Babbitt was shot and killed by police during the attempt to overthrow the government. Sullivan also films himself speaking to law enforcement officers inside the Capitol, telling one, the people have spoken, and there are too many people. You got to stand down. The people out there that tried to do that just got hurt. Interesting, right? So I got a little bit of a clip. That I want us all to check out because, yeah, I want to see it. I want us to all consume it together at the same damn time. This is some footage because there's a long video. It's like 40 minutes long of Jayden X, a.k.a. John Sullivan, out here with these Trump supporters, these angry Trump supporters, and he's enthralled. He is in it. He is all a part of being in the group, acting a fool as well. It's very fascinating, but I want you guys to see this for yourselves. And of course, there's still more pieces of information I'm going to pull out because we need to look at more than just what this news article is telling us about John Sullivan. There's a lot more to John Sullivan than meets the eye. But let's check out this video first.
We accomplished this shit. We did this shit together. Fuck yeah.
There he is.
Let's go. You guys are savage.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
You can hear his voice is almost out because he's so hyped right now.
Let's fucking go.
He's been screaming all this time.
Holy shit. You have to come with us now. Give me your hand, bro.
Helping that guy up.
Yeah.
Literally helping that dude up. Inside the building.
We gotta get this shit moving.
Inside the Capitol. Let me turn this down.
We did this shit. We took this shit.
Do you see that? We did this ish. We took this ish. Yeah, man.
What's up, bro? Fucking yeah. Fuck yeah. Fucking did this shit. My bad.
He's so proud of himself.
Well, they already broke the window, so, I didn't know I hit it that hard. No one got that on camera.
You hear that? What did he just say again? I didn't know I hit it that hard.
I didn't know I hit it that hard. Okay, my bad. I apologize.
One more time.
My bad. I apologize.
Ooh.
Well, they already broke the window, so, I didn't know I hit it that hard. No one got that on.
Did you see that? He broke the window. He accidentally broke that window. See that? See that right there? He broke that window on accident because he was so hype, right? He's like, oops. Well, there's already a whole bunch of other windows, though. No one noticed that, right? Well, we noticed.
Well, they already broke the window, so.
Because this dumbass, by the way, this idiot, this guy, posted this whole thing on his social medias. The whole video is for everyone to see, to consume. He didn't cut anything out. He didn't hide nothing. He just put it out there in all of its glory. What? Okay.
I didn't know I hit it that hard.
Yeah, you did hit it that hard, you idiot. Then he's like, oh, no one saw that, though. No one recorded me doing that, right? Well, you recorded your own self, you dumb idiot. There you go.
I can respect this side. Well, people might burn this down, I'm not going to lie. So it might be too late for that. Why are we going there? That's what I'm saying, break that shit. Damn, it would be fire if somebody had like a boombox or something. Revolutionary music and shit. Let me through, I got a knife. I got a knife.
Okay, and this is coming up to the point where Ashli Babbitt gets shot, of course, which I'm not gonna play.
We will make a path dead ass. Like, we don't want. That's what I'm saying. We'll make a path, bro. Please, just let us make a path. Just let us make a path. When the whole country hates I want you to go home. Go.
See?
Let's go. Get this shit.
Do you hear him? He's an S-deer. He's an ish disturber. He's trying to stir that pot, and he's literally hyping these people up. Okay. I'm going to stop right there because that's when the shooting happens. And as you saw just for a second, that flash of a gun being pointed at Ashli Babbitt, which obviously takes her life. Now, this is just one piece. There's 40 minutes of content where he is literally going through the Capitol. He is going through the riots. He's with somebody else, too, by the way. He's with a girl. And it's Jade Sacker. She is a documentarian, and I think she works along with CNN, if I'm correct. And the funny thing is that the funny thing is apparently both Jade Sacker and John Sullivan were out there, riling everybody up, getting everybody hype, talking a whole bunch of mess. But then they ended up going and getting interviewed by Anderson Cooper on CNN. And I just thought it was it's very interesting because, you know, he puts this video up before I show you the interview, because there's like a screenshot thing on YouTube showing the interview with Anderson Cooper. So before I show you guys that, after this, he goes home. He uploads this entire video onto YouTube. Then he streams, has conversations in his streams about doing this thing, being there, being a part of the thing. He tries to downplay it, though. He downplays it. Which is really interesting to me. He downplays it, trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, he does not talk about egging anybody on. He doesn't talk about helping stoke the flames, throwing a few logs and a couple, canisters of kerosene in the flames. He just literally goes and he's like, yeah, I'm a I'm a leftist activist, blah, blah, blah. What I was hearing there had nothing to do with him being leftist, BLM or Antifa or anything of that sort. That was literally just him trying to egg people on. He was just trying to gas people up. Real talk. That's it. Maybe for the sake of getting the content. You know what I'm saying? He is somebody who is trying to capture these moments. He's trying to document these crazy moments. This is a moment in history and he's being a part of it. So therefore, he might be getting lit up just at the fact that he's right there capturing the moments right then. Also, he could be like, hey, let me stoke the flames a little bit because this footage is going to make me millions. This is going to make me a star, right? Next thing you know, CNN, every mainstream outlet's going to be wanting to talk to Jayden X, a.k.a. John Sullivan. You see what I'm saying? But that's just a piece of the theory. Same thing with Jade Sacker, because apparently she was doing the same thing. And they're also bumping uglies, but that's another conversation in itself. You see in the video, in the 40-minute video, which I can't just show you the whole thing, but they're expressing each other's love, their love for each other and all that stuff. So, they be knocking the boots. But anyway, moving on. This is a video that I wanted to pull up for you guys to see. This is an interview with Anderson Cooper. And you just got to hear them talk. It's just very fascinating to me. Here we go.
We're there. Joining us now, documentary filmmaker Jade Sacker and left-wing activist John Sullivan. John, you filmed this moment on your phone. Can you describe what happened?
Yeah, so basically all the protesters kind of stormed to get into the chamber. We tried to get into the main entrance right when you walk down the hallway, but that being said, nobody was able to get in because there's 2 guards refusing to move. People there were not really wanting to hurt the police, so they went down a different alleyway. They went to the left of the main entrance of the chambers, and then took a right down the hallway that entered into that glass window scene that you see. There were about 4 or 5 police officers right at the forefront, and I remember just coming up and seeing one of them crying, saying they want to go home to their kids, and
that's interesting.
That's
interesting.
We were just, yeah, one of the police officers. It was kind of
interesting.
A scene out of either all you see is
But imagine there's a lot of people there, chaos is happening. Any person that's there in the line of duty, actually doing their job, trying to protect the building was probably terrified without a shadow of a doubt. You know what I'm saying? They must have been just freaking the hell out. Imagine that, though. Such a shame.
Thousands of these protesters like kind of converge on them yelling, saying, let us in here, we're not trying to hurt you. I ended up like talking to a few of them. I said, hey, we can like just make a path for you to get through. By no means am I there on the Trump side or the MAGA side, but
hold on.
Let's go! You guys are savage! Let's go! We did this shit together. Fuck that! Let's go! You guys are savage! Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go!
I just want to make sure that I'm not losing my mind, that I'm not smoking some serious crack rock. He just said what I think he said. So I'm going to run that back one more time so you guys can hear that one more time. He said, what the?
On them yelling, saying, let us in here, we're not trying to hurt you. I ended up like talking to a few of them. I said, hey, we can like just make a path for you to get through. By no means am I there on the Trump side or the MAGA side, but
interesting. And yet we just played a second ago. Let's go! Let's go! Y'all are savages! Let's go! Let's burn this down, man! Yeah! But he's not there for the MAGA side at all?
But I don't want to like see people get hurt unnecessarily, especially when like there should be a better way to go about it. So I allowed and told everybody to just let them through. They're willing to go peacefully and just put down their arms and walk through. So
interesting. It's funny because he's fabricating something completely different. He's totally making something else up. Yet he's an idiot because he documented everything and then he put it on the internet for everyone to see. And now he's sitting here going, oh yeah, I wasn't doing anything of that sort. I was just trying to be a helping hand. I was trying to help people out. He was literally throwing logs into the flame, being let's go, woo!
How was this lady shot? I mean, she was trying to get through the door, and was it? Did you see who shot her?
Yeah. So I was getting to that part. So immediately after they started breaking through the glass.
Excuse me, I wasn't finished. Can I finish? Jesus.
Once they broke through the glass, they were using like flagpoles and whatever they had to kind of bash through the windows.
Oh God.
On the right-hand side, this lady was able to like make her way all the way through the window. Mm-hmm. All we see is these guns come out the doorways, just guns, and all you can see is their hand. That's it. You can see faces. And
facts.
Right when I saw that, I was yelling to people. I was like, "Guys, there's guns. There's guns. You don't want to go through there." Like they were going to shoot, like not just like hold it there and run away. They were literally going to shoot to kill. The second that she climbed through the window, she got shot like right in the neck area, fell backwards, and I just remember like the sense of shock and sorrow that somebody just died.
No, you started hearing the sound of money. You started to hear the sound of cha-ching because you thought you were going to make a whole lots of monies. Let's just be straight funky on that. Okay. Obviously, he continues and he's just talking about how Ashli Babbitt was shot and killed and he was there documenting the entire thing. Okay. His footage has been used everywhere. His name is getting out there. Now they're starting to say that he is a left-wing BLM activist that was involved in the riots at Capitol Hill, at the Capitol building. And they're basically saying, see, there were Antifa, there were BLM there. No. Okay. So there's one guy that is clearly a grifter, documenting what's going on and gassing people up. Real talk. He was gassing people up, helping them get over the walls that they were climbing, helping them try to be a part of the chaos. So there was something, because I was sitting there going, man, what is this guy? What is this? what is this all about? You know what I'm saying? What's this story all about? This is very confusing to me because it doesn't make much sense that he would be there of all things. Now, yes, he's smashing Jayden Sacker, who, of course, was there on behalf of, I guess, CNN to document things. She was right there with him pretty much throughout a good portion of it. I didn't hear or see her say anything. She might have been screaming stuff. And then there's that whole idea of maybe they're saying the things that they need to say so that they don't stand out. So they're trying to hide in plain sight. But I don't give them that excuse either. That's not enough for me. That's not enough for me. What I feel is they were seeing that this is an opportunity. This is history in the making. They're documenting these things. They're documentarians. They make these type of things. This is what they do to make a living. And the fact that they're going to go and have all this footage for everyone to see, hell yeah, America, MAGA, Trump 2020, stop the steal. By any means necessary, they're going to pull those things out their ass because they see this being a money freaking maker, a cash grab. So, look some things up a little bit more just to see what people, I typed in, literally, Twitter's amazing, bruh. Twitter is amazing. All I did was type in his name and so many things popped up. Especially this Twitter thread, okay, right here. They're basically calling this dude a grifter, straight up. This rebellion baby. Okay, John has been kicked out of the Salt Lake City and Portland protest scenes due to alarming behaviors, including, grifting, profiteering, self-promotion, clout chasing, sabotage of community actions, threats of violence, and maybe most disturbingly, ties to the far right. Yeah, baby. Now, in short, John's brother James is a co-founder of a pro-Trump organization called Civilized Awakening and has strong ties to Proud Boys, even having spoken at a Proud Boy rally. The brothers' polarized political stances conveniently bolster the other's public personas. Interesting. Very, very interesting. There are other activists that have literally gone onto sites and have been saying we need to bar this dude from the communities, from community actions, and he should be totally avoided. Social media accounts claiming to be Seattle-based, yet aligning with John's MO, have been popping up and interacting with existing local protest groups in the past few days. And this is a dude that is now becoming the poster boy, the scapegoat for Antifa/BLM for being a part of this riot. Okay, guys. After seeing all that footage, after hearing him talk in the footage that he filmed himself and then uploaded it on YouTube and all over social medias, what do you think? Do you smell a grifter? Because I sure as hell smell one. I'm sure he goes to a BLM protest, which there is footage of him standing on cars and speaking to BLM protesters before a protest. Literally. But then you'll see him at a riot like this, going MAGA. Sounds like a grifter to me. And what sucks is now he is the poster boy. He is the scapegoat for BLM. When BLM, I guarantee you BLM was not anywhere near. I mean, let's just be real. Maybe there was one or two. I'm sure there might be a few sprinkled in there. But all I saw was red. All I saw, literally and metaphorically speaking, all I saw was red hats, Trump flags, MAGA shirts, Trump Pence 2020 swag and drip. That's all I saw. So for them to automatically say, oh, it's Antifa, oh, it's BLM. Wait a second. Hold up a second. Look at who is the one that you're putting the blame on, that you're saying is the poster child for BLM. That just because he's there, automatically all of BLM was there? That's BS. This is a kid who doesn't know what he wants, or he's just following the trends because he wants to be famous, because he wants to get a cash grab. He wants to secure them bags. He wants this. This is what he was hoping for. That is what he was hoping for sure. Mission accomplished. He and his girlfriend got a chance to have a little bit of a moment in the sun on CNN because they were a part of the craziness. They documented, they have some of the longest takes, consistent takes of the craziness that happened right there at ground zero on the battlegrounds. There's not a lot of people that were able to do what he did. But he was literally gassing those people up. He was talking a whole bunch of mess. Why? Because he wanted to see the action go down. And there could be a very good possibility that he just wanted to hide in plain sight so he could shoot and do his thing. But he was helping people up. He broke a window. He did all kinds of crazy stuff. To me, this guy is a grifter, y'all. Plain and simple. He's a free agent. Let's just say that. He goes where the wind blows him. And whatever the trend is, he's all about it. And that's exactly what it is. And that kind of stuff makes me sick. I hate those kind of people, man. Oh, I'm just over here for this trend. Oh, I'm over here for this thing. Then 2 seconds later, they're going, Black Lives Matter. 2 seconds later, they're going, MAGA. That's exactly who this guy is. And I guarantee you that's what this Jayden Sacker is too. So here it is. They've been detained. They've been arrested. Most definitely, or he's been detained and arrested. He most definitely should be pulled in for questioning. And they really need to look into who he is and what he stands for. Real talk. Because he could sit there one day and say, I'm BLM. And he switches. He's a switch hitter. That's simple. But I also do think this too. They need to bring Jayden in too. They most definitely need to bring Jayden in. She was a part of the whole situation. She didn't try to stop anything. She was part of the chaos, and she was one of those other people that was gassing people up. Why is she not being brought in for questioning? That's what I'd like to know. And they most definitely need to bring her in for sure. Anyway, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think on this one. Do you think that he is full on BLM, or do you think, or Antifa, or do you think he's part of the, Trump supporter, radical Trump supporters that were out there losing their damn minds? Or do you think he was just saying that so he couldn't get hurt? There's that possibility too, which is a very slim chance. I think he wanted to consume as much glory as he could. Comment down below. Hit that like button. Don't forget to crush that subscribe button. Anyway, got to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is The Pascal Show. Bye. Oh, they both be knocking the boots for show.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.